Hi, my name is Mitch Ziegler. I'm a professor at Spring Arbor University. I'm a physical therapist, and today we're going to go over foam roller mobilization stretching. And what we're going to do is we're going to do the spine and the head today. So we're going to do a workout for all the different parts of the body. But for this particular video, we're just going to make it a spinal mobilization. So we're going to start off placing the roller this way. We're going to lay across the roller, putting it in the middle of our back. We're going to put our hands behind our head, both of them. I'm going to drop this one so I can still talk. But we're going to put our hands in this position, and then what we're going to do is we're going to roll back and forth on all the vertebrae. Try to go down to the lower, or to the upper lumbar area, and then go all the way as far as you can up towards the neck. And you're going to roll back and forth 10 times. After you've completed your 10th roll, what you're going to do then is you're going to move the roller, and it's going to be on your neck. So I don't want you to have it high in the neck. I want it to kind of follow the curve of the neck. So put the roller right in the curve of the neck, and just let your neck and your head rest on the roller. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll your head all the way until you feel your jaw. So just keep the roller on your neck and just roll until you feel your jaw. And you're going to roll 10 times this direction. And try to relax everything, relax the head, the neck, the muscles, everything. If you tense up and do this, it'll be ineffective. So you're going to do it 10 times rolling in this direction, and then 10 times rolling in this direction. And this will massage the neck, work out the kinks within the neck. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is you're going to move the roller up to the bottom part of your head, the occiput, and what I like to do is just take my hands, and then I'm going to take up the slack, and I'm going to create this downward tucking of my chin by pulling up on the roller so it stretches the back of the neck. So I use both hands. In this case, I'm just going to show with this hand, and I'm going to roll up. I'm going to stretch, get a good stretch, relax. Roll up, stretch, relax. And it's important to relax in this too. So don't tense up to do this activity, relax, and just let your hand and the roller stretch out your neck. And then while you have the roller still on the base of the occiput here in the suboccipital area, all you're gonna do now is roll and keep that line right on that occipital area, and you're gonna roll all the way until you get to your ear, and then roll all the way until you get to your ear. So you roll back and forth 10 times to each side, trying to relax. You may have to hold the roller because the roller may slide. And so just hold the roller so you can maintain that suboccipital massage. And what this does is it releases the muscles here, which cause a lot of headaches and can cause a lot of problems. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to move to the side of the neck here. And we're going to target the upper trapezius muscle right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to visualize this muscle going from the base of the occiput all the way down to your shoulder. And you're going to put the roller right on that muscle. And then what I like to do is to push up with my legs a little bit to make sure I got it right on there. And then I just rock back and forth on it just to massage that muscle out. Make sure you're relaxed, make sure you're not tense. Relax and just roll back and forth on it like this. Okay? That's going to work out the upper trapezius muscle. And then of course you repeat it on the other side. And what I like to do is just roll back and forth 10 times and roll back and forth on the other side 10 times. So we've kind of worked our way all the way up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears and we're going to start to work the front side of the head. And what we're going to do is work the muscles of the cranium, and then also we're going to work some of the sutures of the cranium. So you're going to put your head right on the roller, and you're just going to roll down as far as you can and then roll up as far as you can. So there's a lot of muscles in the front here. You also have a suture line right through here, so it's going to work on just kind of ironing out all the knots that's in there. I do it with both hands. I'm going to show you just with one hand though. So I do about 10 times straight down the middle, switch to the side and do 10 times here, and then switch to the other side and do 10 times here. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to work the muscle here, the anterior temporal muscle. So what we're going to do is we're going to start kind of on the temporal area or even on the front of the forehead and roll back and roll forward on it like this, just to kind of work out that muscle a little bit. This is called the anterior temporal. And if you have headaches, a lot of tension in the side of your head, this is a good way just to kind of massage those muscles and work it out. If you find an area that is particularly tender, you can stop in that area and just do small oscillations right on that area. And again, I say about 10 times for each of those, for each side. Okay, so now what we're going to do is change, put the roller in this direction, and this looks kind of weird and awkward, but we're going to put the top of the head on the roller, and we're going to roll as far as we can up to the top of our head. And we're going to do 10 rolls just like this, and then we're going to work the head side to side, okay? And for girls, you're going to want to put your ponytail low on the back of your head to accomplish a lot of this, or you guys will just figure it out, I'm sure. But again, you want to try to get as close to the top of the head when you do this as you can. So now what we've done is we've massaged all the musculature of the head, a lot of the sutures of the head. We've massaged the neck, we've massaged the upper trapezius muscle. So we're going to now focus a little bit more on the spine, or go back to the spine. So this time we're going to put the roller in this direction. We're going to sit on it, long ways on it, and we're going to lay on it so our head's supported and our tailbone's supported, and it's sitting right on the middle of our spine. Then what we're going to do is we're going to rock, and we're going to rock just to the side of the spine, so you'll fall off the spinous processes and you'll be right next to the shoulder blade, and you're going to roll to the other side. So you can cross your arms and do this, or you can put your hands up and do this to help you with balance. Whatever you prefer, whatever feels better. And if you find an area that's really kind of knotty and sore, you can just stay in that area and just work it out a little bit longer. So you're right on my right scapular area, it's a little tighter, so I'm just working that area out a little bit more. Okay, so after we're done with this, what I like to do is just kind of open the ribs up. And so what I'll do is I'll just take my hands and I'll raise them up like this and bring them down and just do a big snow angel. If you can keep them on the ground, that's great, but just do the snow angel and you'll feel the stretch in the ribs as they open, and also in the pec muscles. And after, I recommend 10 of these, and then after you're done, interlock your fingers and point your palms away from you, and then all you're going to do is you're going to bend from side to side, rolling on the roller. This is going to really work out. Again, some more kinks out of the back. It's going to stretch your ribs out and your chest out and just really open up the front of your body. Okay, and just 10 to each side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to slide the roller down. So I'm sliding the roller down, and I'm putting the roller right on my tailbone now, right on the center of it. And now I'm just going to roll side to side and mobilize the SI joints, and I'm going to mobilize the sacrum, just rolling side to side. And you can roll a long ways, just make sure you keep your balance and don't fall off the roller. So you can go all the way to the buttocks area, or you can stay real localized. And if you do find an area that's really sore, again, just stay in that area and see if you can work out that soreness. And then we're going to change the angle of the roller. We're going to put it crosswise, and we're just going to rock back and forth, starting down in our buttocks area, and then work and walk our way down and have the roller work its way up the spine into the lumbar spine, just rocking side to side. This will mobilize the tissue, the quadratus lumborum, the SI joints, the upper part of the glute max, all that. So you're just going to rock up and down like this, and again, 10 times. Every time you come to the top, up to the lumbar spine, that counts as 1, and then just rock back down and do that 10 times. Okay, so that covers the spine and the head and the neck area. So we've got a good cranial mobilization and massaging the muscles and mobilizing the neck, spine. So that's going to be our spinal neck and head mobilization for the roller. And so I hope you enjoy this, and I hope it's beneficial in your life.